Resyncing with Bicol OS. Okay. Biohazard suit stored. Taxonomy. Going to... Oh wait, we need to do the sample analysis, right? Yeah. I need to deposit crap. Okay. Shrill-sack. Son of a bitch. Stop it. Okay. Okay. Figured it out. Smart. Why do they have lines? Sample already analyzed. All data logged in taxonomy. Okay. Oh wait, how do I deposit? I've already figured out how to do everything. Ha 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 ha, figured it out. Okay. You. Stock root. Two of you. You I need to analyze. You I need to analyze. You don't need to be analyzed, but I'm just gonna put you in there anyway. So why freaking not? Can I put you back? I can put you back. Cool. So I'm gonna put you back. And then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do some activization. Analyzation. Lab analysis complete. Reef stock taxonomy. Entry updated. Stock root. A tangle of silken roots from a stock colony. Carbon enriched. Okay. And then I don't think I need to do another one. Sample already analyzed. All data logged in taxonomy. Okay, your turn. Zoospore. Lab analysis complete. Reef cap taxonomy entry updated. A clump of spores which simulate stalk growth and recovery. Okay, now you... Bright pollen. Lab analysis complete. Shimmer blooms taxonomy entry updated. Furred pollen extracted from petals in the East Reef. Alright, you... Lab analysis error. No relevant taxonomy entries found. Canopy root. Root of stalk canopy made of many twisted filaments. Fascinating that that one failed. Interesting. Okay. So all the rest of these were okay, but this one was not. Huh. Okay, let's go to our taxonomy then. Fungi novae. Claudia. The reef stalks. Theories. Close analysis of stalk root networks reveals something surprising. The root networks are in fact part of a symbiote, a different fungal species entirely, which exists within the stalk's bodies. This fungal symbiote provides a carbon exchange network which runs throughout the bedrock of the reef, connecting all colonies in the single web. The symbiote also produces the spores which the stalks use to communicate, but these spores are edited by the stalks. Yes, the edited was right. But these spores are edited by the stalks themselves to act as reproductive agents, information carriers, and chemical delivery systems. If the stalks are able to edit the genetic signatures of these spores and their parent species, their intelligence and complexity must be way beyond what I previously theorized. Close analysis of the stalk spore language could reveal an entire corpus of communication. Are there stalk jokes, stalk histories, or even stalk literatures? It is. God, I really enjoy these sketches. Like, even like the bisection cuts and stuff like that. Okay, reef bloat. Finding a root sample from a reef bloat has brought with it a confirmation that reef bloats are not manufacturing spark colonies, but instead modifying, metabolizing, and processing them. Analysis of the bloat root system has shown the presence of microbes at various stages of modification, including those that had been entirely detoxified and their rampant metabolism neutered. If all reef bloats are connected via this root system, then they may be part of a large-scale cleanup operation with the aim of eradicating those aggressive microbes. Reef bloat are not disease stalks then, but powerful biological engines, which are fueled by their local stalk colonies. The scale of this operation suggests that for the stalks, the spark microbes are a significant threat, which I think we've already... There might be more information that didn't show up originally. Is a bloat. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. How on the right-hand side it shows the thing expanding and popping. Pop, 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 pop. Reef cap. Behavior. I think the reef cap is new entirely, so... Large dome stalks, which act like terrestrial mushrooms, release spores from the gills on the underside of the cap. In the wider stalk ecology, reef caps appear to play the role of emergency response, growing in areas where the stalk colonies are failing, or in heavily predated upon, and proceeding to shower them with spores. However, these spores seem to differ from those released by the other species of stalk, in that they quickly dissolve when expelled. Analyzing these spores is important to better understanding the reef cap's role. Are they reproductive spores, tasked with adding newly seeded stalks to existing colonies, or nutrient spores, intended to boost the health of dying or diseased individuals? Alright, what does the behavior say? Zoospores, the name by which I have come to call the reef cap spores, don't seem to be spores at all. Unlike the modified spores of other stalks, these particles don't have any reproductive capacity. Instead, they resemble endospores, dormant bacteria reduced to dried husk, which can survive for hundreds of years in toxic environments without nutrients. Endospores are incredibly tough and high in calcium, and when released by the reef caps, they dissolve and transfer this calcium to the surrounding environment, where it is absorbed by the local stalks. This windfall of calcium granted by the cap zoospores seems to allow stalks to augment their internal signaling and toughen their membrane to protect from predators, allowing them to recover rapidly. But the question remains, how do the reef caps produce those endospores? And I don't think we have anything in theories or sketches. Okay, so we've got to get some stuff. Okay, the plant novi. Shimmer blooms. Shimmer blooms are single-petaled plants found primarily in the sheltered waters of the East Reef. As they produce pollen as well as photosynthesize, I have classified the visible portion of these plants as petals, though they could also be thought of as leaves, serving both functions simultaneously. Shimmer blooms can be green, like most terrestrial plants. However, they can also be found to be yellow, red, or purple in color. The image of the patch of blooms is a beautiful one. As they shift in the soft currents, they often seem to shimmer. The lower part of their single petal features many small stamens, I can never say that word, which produce a fluffy clumped pollen. Analysis of this pollen may provide some insight onto their life cycle. Behavior. Laboratory analysis of shimmer bloom pollen reveals it to be a heavy, sticky substance atypical for a waterborne distribution. Unlike on terrestrial plants like seagrass, whose pollen is distributed by water currents and is therefore long and light, shimmer bloom's spherical, heavy pollen seems intended to resist distribution by current, and must instead be distributed by creatures who visit the blooms. The reason for this may be shimmer bloom's tendency to grow on exposed shelves or pillars, which would risk lightweight, water-transported pollen being sucked into the deep ocean, rather than being distributed to viable sites. By relying on creature transport, bloom pollen has a better chance of reaching another sunlit shelf or pillar. Awesome. Alright. So Ellery is here. I don't think we can go back. Maybe we can. Confirmed. Oh, hey, I can. Okay. But we need to go get this sample. Right. So we do need to go back. But then we also need to go to the end of this wreath. So if we can go back, I'm going to try and get that other sample. Which I think was over here somewhere. So that was a shrill sac sample. Okay, so strong current. Yeah, I don't know. I just have shrill sacs. Yeah, can't go over there. I can't access the dive map from here, right? Or can I? No, I can't. Can I not get to that one? Yeah, I can't. This is shrill sac territory, I believe. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pick up another shrill sac. Stock root. I've already gotten this one, I believe. Is this the one? Hold on. Might as well get it. No. If I need to, I can use it to fuel my power. I already got those samples. It's just a shrill sac. Okay, I should go back. I want to see if I can. Oh, I don't have any spores, spores. I need spores. Dirt. Alright, I only got 2 there. What's the matter, pierogi? And then there's more here. Okay, and there was no way up, or no other way. Now I'm gonna go this way. So now that I have 4 of those, I want to check something. That was a waste. And that didn't seem to do anything either. Okay. My oxygen is not going anywhere, which is interesting. Can I not do the map data? Look at the dive map again. Okay, so I'm still not getting it. So if I go, it's like over here somewhere, like on the other side of the reef. Pierogi, what's wrong? I'll be right back. What's the matter? What's going on? I just sat down. Boop. Hey. Go annoy your brother, Picado. Where is this thing? Very interesting map, how this is designed. So I know she wants us to go there, but I need us to go get this last sample, wherever that may be. So it looks like it's on the east part of the central reef. So let's check that out. So maybe we do have to go through. this way. Okay, it's gonna be over there somewhere, right? So, or it's underneath everything. Okay. This needs a shrill sack. It's not this one. Potentially on the other side of this one. Do want to get some more of these though. Okay, well, I probably should get some more. I don't know if I can get more shrill sacks. I might. Maybe that's why we have to come back. Oh, wait. Oops, I found him. Oh, I'm full. No. Can I do this? Okay, that doesn't change very much. Okay, definitely need a shrill sack for this. Was it this one? Sampling available. Okay, and then I'm gonna need another one of you. I'm filled. Okay. But now I'm out on the East Reef, right? Yeah, this is the East Reef. Yeah, because then the music changed. That is really cool how they have that, just the animation of the waves going through it. Map region. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Exoplanet extraction. Restarting. Resyncing with Bicol OS. Downtime 3.6 hours. Biohazard. Because it was this route here that we couldn't figure out. And then what's this? Habitat? Yeah, because we still can't figure out this one, whatever this is. Go back to the dive map because I need it. Yeah, I still haven't gotten it. So we are here. There is a sample thingy here. There's a sample thingy here. There's a sample thingy here, and there's a sample thingy here. What is this? This looks like it's above. And this looks like it's like super far south. So I'm wondering, do I have to... Is there like a way to access the map while I'm here? Like while I'm outside? Because I feel like I can't. Okay. Actually, let's go back here. To places I need shrill sacks, because I feel like I need to can I get there? Apparently I can. I'm going in a place that I don't want to go. I want to go back up that way. It looks like I might not be able to. Go that way. Okay. You grab it, stupid. Like everything here. So I want to go back up that way somehow. But how do I do that? Ow. Or do I want to go on the other side of this thing? Maybe it's this thing that I want to do? Or, hold on. I have an idea. While I'm still in the West Reef, I'm gonna need to get some more samples. Oh, wait, I should go to this one, shouldn't I? Ah, Piccata, stop it. No!